My name is Brett. I'm from UkuleleTricks.com, a website that helps you become a better ukulele player. In this lesson, I want to show you a basic finger picking pattern that you can use to play the 12-bar blues on ukulele. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this finger picking pattern for you, and then we'll take a look at how to play it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to learn how to play this finger picking pattern over the 12-bar blues. If you came across this video from YouTube, go ahead and click the link in the description of this video to get the tabs and the finger positions for this pattern. We're going to be learning this pattern over an A7th chord. And we play our A7th chord by taking our index finger, placing it on the first fret of the second to top string, letting all the other strings ring completely open. For our finger picking hand, we're going to be taking our thumb and we're going to be assigning it to pluck either of the top two strings. So our thumb is going to pluck the top string or the second to top string. Our index finger is going to be used to pluck only the second to bottom string. And then our middle finger is going to be used to pluck the bottom string. For our finger picking hand, we're using just our thumb, our index finger, and our middle finger. And what I like to do is I like to take my pinky and I like to place it on the top of the ukulele, just outside of the sound hole a little bit, to provide a little bit of stability for my finger picking hand. Sometimes I find if I don't do this, my hand wants to hover over the strings and I end up plucking the wrong string. So plant your pinky right on the top of the ukulele like that. We're going to be counting this pattern in a count of 4. And the pattern is actually subdivided into eighth notes. So we're going to be counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. So what we're going to do for the first beat is we're going to take our thumb and we're going to pluck the second to top string. For the and of the first beat, we're going to take our middle finger and we're going to pluck the bottom string. Then for the second beat, we're going to be taking our thumb again, but this time we're going to pluck the top string. And then for the and of the second beat, we're going to take our index finger and pluck the second to bottom string. And then we repeat that exact pattern for beats 3 and 4. So I'm going to play this pattern really slow at first. I'm going to count along so you can hear exactly how it's played. So again, we're playing it over an A7th chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 then once we're comfortable with that, once we're comfortable with a slower tempo first, we can speed it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 'We can take this exact same finger picking pattern and apply it to all the other chords in the 12-bar blues. So once we get comfortable just practicing over an A7th chord, we might practice switching to a D7th chord. Play our D7th chord by taking our index finger, barring the 2nd fret, and then we take our middle finger and place it on the 3rd fret of the bottom string. So here's our finger picking pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally we can apply this pattern to our E7th chord. So we play our E7th chord, take our index finger, place it on the 1st fret of the top string, take our middle finger, place it on the 2nd fret of the 2nd to top string, leave the 2nd to bottom string ring completely open, then take our ring finger, place it on the 2nd fret of the bottom string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our finger picking pattern. If we can play that, we can play 12-bar blues. So start out slow at first and count out loud and try to get your finger picking as steady and consistent as possible. If you've never finger picked a song before, it's going to take your hand a little bit of time to get used to the motion of finger picking, but go slow at first and then gradually build up speed and you'll be sure to notice a difference. So next we're going to learn how to play the ending lick that I throw in there at the end of the 12-bar phrase. So let's take a look at that. When I demonstrated this finger picking pattern earlier in the video, at the end of the 12-bar phrase, on the second to last measure, you might have noticed that I threw in a blues lick that sounded like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That little lick's actually pretty simple to play. All I'm doing is I'm taking an A7th chord on the first beat of that measure and I'm just doing a down strum. So on the first beat, just a down strum on an A7th. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking my middle finger, I'm placing it on the 2nd fret of the 2nd to top string, and I'm plucking that with my thumb, and as soon as I pluck that string, I'm sliding from the 2nd fret up to the 4th fret. So it would sound like this. So from the 2nd to the 4th fret, and then as soon as I do that, I place my ring finger on the 4th fret of the bottom string, and then with my middle finger I pluck that. So from the slide, so I got my 2nd to my 4th fret. So I pluck that note with my middle finger there. And then with my thumb, I pluck the 4th fret of the 2nd to top string again. So I have. So again. And then all I'm doing is I'm taking the same position with these two fingers, I'm just moving it down a fret. And so it would go like this. So again, a little bit faster. So if I play that in time, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. So again, if you click the link in the description of this video, you can get the tabs and the finger positions for everything on ukuleletricks.com. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to post a comment below this video, and I try to respond to every question. And if you have any comments, feel free. I love to hear from you, love to talk to you. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.